the simplest execution of the DARE model in everyday life, everyday conversation?
It's funny because when you start to do it, you do it without even thinking about it. It seems long at first, like, okay, describe versus interpret, acknowledge similarities without minimizing differences, review the narrative, accept it as fact, and engage for conversation, not conversion. But when it's in real life, you get to see it happen without going through all those steps mentally. So I'll give an example of when I messed it up. I'm a shopaholic. So I did a session at the Pentagon. So I leave the Pentagon, it had me stressed out. So I go over to Pentagon City Mall and I'm shopping. There's this man that's following me. And now, yes, he's not going in the stores. He's going to the store, stays outside, waits for me to come out, right? He does this for 3 stores. I go in the 3rd store and I'm like, if this man does this for 1 more store, everybody in this mall gonna know he's following me. Walk out, he does it. Girl, I swing around. I'm like, man, in the blue polo shirt, khaki pants, and Cole Haan shoes, why are you following me? The man leaned in and he was like, ma'am, I am not following you. You and my wife are going to the same stores. Devastated. I was mortified, right? And he is like beet red. Y'all.
He was white, too.
He was white.
Oh, Lord.
Let me tell you,
I know
though, because I didn't use my own model, in my head, describe versus interpret, I pulled up the checklist of a serial killer. He checked all the boxes. And I was like, this man gonna kill me.
Polo shirt, Cole Haan
baby,
shoes,
khaki pants. I saw shopping bags. I was like, it's ropes in them bags. That man gonna throw me in the Potomac River.
Put me in a freezer.
Listen, I said, my mama not gonna be on Dateline talking about she was a good kid. No, not today. Not today, Satan. Now, mind you, because I didn't go through my own model, I didn't recognize the person that had the most danger for me was his wife. She was right next to me the whole time. She was getting dressed in the dressing rooms next to me. She was taking the same amount of time I was taking. Why are we so close on schedule that your husband can go from store to store and I don't even see you? But in that moment, I could have stopped and been like, wait a minute. You got time. You got time to figure out if this man's a serial killer or not. You have options aside from embarrassing all of us in this 12-story mall. Because now, you know, my sister's like, sis, you all right? You good? You need me? Because I'm in D.C. now. Like, I got you, sis. I'm like, no, we good.
Yeah.
We good. But I could have simply gone through my own model, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Not dare, like, oh, wait, I got time. Describe. I just see a person with bags. He's got time. Look around. Observe. There's a woman he's with. Oh, he's getting more bags along the way. How is he collecting more bags? He didn't start with those same amount of bags, right? And so really quickly, you can go through the model just like that, just by stopping for 5 seconds and asking yourself some questions.
Yeah. How do we implement it in the workplace?
Oh, my gosh. This in the workplace is the cheat code, right? Because oftentimes we go into things with just our emotions and no data. You didn't promote me. I got overlooked again. Y'all disrespected me. Wait a minute. I didn't get promoted. Now I can ask the questions that are necessary. Let's acknowledge these similarities. You got good stuff, yes, but the issue we're talking about right now is the promotion. Review the narrative, accept it as fact. I should have been promoted. Is that true? Why is your view that I shouldn't have got promoted? Because I didn't get promoted. So there's something in you saying I shouldn't have done it. Why didn't that happen? Because I have a narrative about me that needs to be shaken because it's not getting me where I need to be. And then engage for conversation, not conversion. I'm not trying to convince you to promote me. I'm trying to converse with you about what I need to do to be the next promotion.
Oof. I mean, that's the part where so many people go wrong, is that why not me? But wait a minute, let me switch the narrative. Yeah.
And asking the right question. When you do this model, it helps you, because I tell people the good people have all the right answers, but the great people ask all the right questions. When I ask the right question, it changes my outcome. Not why didn't you promote me, but how do I become the next promotion?
Yeah.
2 totally different answers. Because one tells you to look back, the other puts us looking forward.
Looking forward. I mean, I think that is what cripples all of us in relationship, no matter where it is, whether it's at home, whether it's in a workplace, is we spend so much time depressing ourselves because we are stuck in the past.
Yes.
When we could have an outlook towards the future. What does it look like?
Think about personally, why did you cheat on me versus how do I not get cheated on again? 2 different answers. Because now I'm looking back. So now I got to figure out what not to do the next time versus not be with you next time, right? You get 2 totally different answers when you ask the right question.
Well, Don, he said, wait a minute. just listen, because there's a lot of people like, wait a minute, Dethra. Ain't nobody about to be sitting up here asking that stupid shit. They gonna say it.
But you don't trust me for cutting off my cousin, but you about to get cheated on again because you asked the wrong question.
Okay, what's the question you should be asking to not get cheated on?
The question is, how do I not get cheated on again? And sometimes the answer you don't want to hear is not be with that person. That's the answer you don't want to hear, but you know the answer.
Yeah.
And sometimes the right question is the question you ask yourself, not the question you ask somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the game changer right
Yeah.
there. What are you willing to ask yourself?
And that's why that R, review the narrative you've accepted as fact, is so critical, because many of us have accepted as fact things are that are false.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the example I often use is I tell people, go to Google and ask Google, when did women get the right to vote? And it'll tell you 1920. And that's a reliable source for most people, when the truth is every woman did not get the right to vote until 1965. My grandma would tell you in 1940, I could not vote, right? But that's a reliable source. That's a narrative we've accepted as fact that's not factual. And so we have to do the same thing with ourselves. What have I believed about myself that I've accepted as fact that is not factual or is no longer factual? I see people walking around like a can of busted biscuits, baby. Your narrative is wrong. You are not that size anymore.
It's body positivity.
Yes, be positive in the right size. It's okay. Whatever size you are, buy that size.
Buy
right?
that one.
But the narrative you accepted as fact is I'm still that size. And it used to be true.
Yeah.
In high school, you were that size. You now teach high school. We not that size no more. Review the narrative, and it'll change everything for you.
What makes someone more hireable in this market?
The people who can solve problems are the people you hire. And not just in this area, the people that can assess what's going on, because there are a lot of people that can assess, I can tell you what the problems are, but I need people that can solve problems and implement the solution to productivity. If you can improve my profits, my performance, and my productivity, I'm hiring you. And those people are the problem solvers.
Yeah. That doesn't have an age limit. That has an experience tag to it, correct?
It does not have an age limit, but it does. I know that people who have been historical problem solvers, there are people who are just natural born problem solvers. I've been that way my whole life. I'm like, if it's a problem, I have to stop myself. Like, Dethra, every problem is not something that needs to be solved, and it's not for you to solve.
Yeah.
Sometimes that person that's broke down on the road, you can ride past them. If they didn't get AAA, that's bad decision making. That's not for you to solve, right? But some people are just natural problem solvers, but others can learn it. If we test ourselves, find little things, and don't ask who else can solve this, you solve it, especially in the workplace. If I see people who are proactive problem solvers, I want to pour into them, even if they're not good at it yet. I see you have the skills to want to, I'll teach you. Mm-hmm.
The skill to want to.
Mm-hmm.
That has no age limit. That has no gender.
No.
That has no socioeconomic tag to it. That is a willingness and an open mind.
Absolutely. If you want to, that's half the battle. Because some people are like, let me get paid, do the bare minimum, and ask for the most.
Yeah.
And that's what I came here to do. I know people that are like, if I have to answer the phone one extra time, you need to pay me. But you want me to promote you. And most people get promoted to a job they're already doing or have already demonstrated they can do. Versus promote me and then I'll show you. Okay, that's never going to happen.
If that blessed you, trust me, you've only scratched the surface. There's so much more wisdom, truth, and transformation waiting in the full conversation. Click the link in the caption below to watch the entire interview. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Vault Empowers Talks.